Hi and welcome to a GCIP Minecraft episode. Now this is a new series that I've been wanting to do for a while, and this is episode 1. As you can see, I have actually got things in my inventory. Now the reason is as I started this, and I've probably put about maybe 3-4 hours into it, and I like the world so much that I thought this would be a good idea to do a let's play on this world. So I thought rather than starting all over again, I'll just start where I am. So basically this is where I started off. This is roughly where my spawn zone was. And the first thing I did do was I came round the corner here and I noticed that there was a load of slimes already spawned in. So, which is slimes are good, especially when you want to do redstone using pistons and stuff like that. So I thought I'll go and harvest them. And there was just so many of them. I must have died about 2-3 times, I think, something like that. But what I'm hoping to do is to create some way of farming them where I'm protected and not going to get injured or anything like that. So this is mainly where they all were, around this swamp area. Now slimes, I think they spawn on a full moon in swamp areas. So it's always good to know that. Also, I found down here, as you can see, there is a zombie spawner. So I'm going to create that into a zombie farm for XP and obviously for loot. Not that you get much decent loot from zombies. You get the odd bit of carrot and potato and iron occasionally, and some armor or spades or something like that. Anyway, I came through here and found this area here and thought it would be great just to build a house over the water, and this is basically what I've been doing for the 3-4 hours, which was building this and also building my storage area, which I've actually hidden underground. So let me just quickly show you that before I show you the house. This actually goes down to my smelter, my super smelter. So basically the things I'm going to be throwing in there will be things I need smelting. It can be anything, and it's all automated. So this goes down to level 11, I think it is, which is probably the best place to start mining for diamonds and stuff like that. So I'll do a bit of branching down there. I probably won't go down there just yet, but at some point you will see that. This is my storage area. I haven't actually labelled anything up yet. I will do that at some point. So this is just how I do things. Some things are mixed. I won't have an item, one chest for one item. Some things will have multiple things in it. So, for example, this one will have sand and also have gravel in it. So, and over here, oh yeah, I just got some furnaces, and this is my super smelter. So this is where that hole in the ground comes down to. So anything I want smelting, I can put in here, or I'll see drop down, which lands into this hopper. This is where I'm going to be putting the fuel. And it all goes into here. That's just a bit of fuel because I had some extra stuff. I'll give you an example actually. So I've got some meat that needs sorting. So as you can see, they're slowly going through into the hopper. So the hopper won't take them out obviously until, well, it's just done it just now, until the other thing was taken out. Actually, have I got any fuel? No, I need to put some fuel in there. Let's get half of them out. There we go, that's filling up nicely. And everything that ends up will end up in here. I'll grab that. So that's pretty much all I've done. I can show you down here if you want. I still need to put some stairs down. I've done as far as up to here from the bottom, just because it makes it easier to get up quicker and it stops you from getting too hungry. And here we are. This is level... Yep. Oh no, it's level 12. Okay, that's fine. I thought I went to a level 11, but it's not a problem. So, yeah, lots of lava. I think that's probably why I came up one, because there seemed to be a lot of lava at level 11 around here, so I pretty much had to bridge across. It's been a while since I've actually been on this world. It might have been maybe 3 weeks or so, so I can't remember if I've actually found an abandoned mine shaft or not, so I'll have to do some more exploring again. But that's pretty much all I've done. I think my main goals for this episode is to sort of start my farm going, really. At the minute I've been having to kill animals and eat their meat pretty much, which is always good. You know, it's good for hunger, well, stopping you from getting hungry quickly. But I do need to have a bit more sustainable. Well, melon's always good, but they don't give you much. I will do an automated melon farm at some point. Potatoes are usually the main food that I usually use, but I don't think I've actually got any potatoes just yet. Right, let me show you the lovely house. Don't know why I raised it over the water. I just thought it'd look nice. I'm not always big on creating one house and then just expanding it with everything I need. I like to have lots of little buildings dotted about that do their purpose. So I'll have a separate building for enchantment and stuff like that. So this is pretty much it. There's Icy. Hello, Icy. No, she's not looking at me. The real Icy is looking at me though. Oh, enchanted book. What was that? Ah, yes, that's a nice one. Looting 2. Or power 3, feather falling 4. Looting's always good, I suppose. Especially when you put it on the sword. So, yeah. And that is my world so far. Yeah. Not too sure how this is going to work. Hopefully nothing will spawn on the outside of here. I'll put enough lighting around. Maybe I could put one just there in the middle. Is that 3 blocks? Yeah. Let's stick that there. So I think I'm going to start on a wheat farm just because it's going to be a bit more easier. I've been trying to clear a bit of the space over here already. But I suppose I could just get a temporary one. No, I'll clear it over here. This is where I wanted it in the first place. So, well, what is that? Dirt? It is dirt. Nope, that's not dirt. Okay. Oh, it's this up here, isn't it? Yeah, it's granite. Okay. That's fine. Thing is, dirt and granite look really alike. They really do. I mean, yeah, okay, looking at it now, there is a bit of a difference, but it's still pretty hard. God, it's going to be a lot here. I might find somewhere else for it. I was going to dig all this through flat, but it's going to take a lot of time. Let's start it anyway, might as well. If I can level it at this level, it shouldn't be too bad. Also, what I'll be doing at some point is obviously all your farms, so your cow farm, pig farm, and sheep. Sheep is good for more so for building blocks rather than anything else. Not that I'm a big fan of wall blocks for building, but sometimes it works, and getting clay can be sometimes a bit of a hassle. But I will do that at some point anyway. Not quite sure really where I want to be going with this. I guess I'll just have to see how it goes. Now I think the best way to do a farm is just to have 1 block of water and put all your seeds like up to 4 blocks away from it in all directions. I could do with an infinite water source around the farm. Well, I don't really need one, I suppose. Oh. Right, let's build another shovel while I'm here. Let's get that water up there. Now, while I was down in the storeroom, I should have got some seeds. I've got a load of seeds down there, but I can do that at some point. Actually, how many seeds do I have? Let's go and see how many seeds I've got first. I was a bit unsure whether to build the storeroom so far down. Normally I build them above ground, but they're normally just one big box and they don't always look that pretty. So I was lucky. So 16, there we go, that'll start us off. No, I ain't got any, let's get rid of that bed. I don't need that bed now. There we go. Oops, it's starting to get dark already. Where was I doing it? Up there. There we go. Well, let's just make a hoe. It's strange because unless they've changed it, there's certain things you can't put on signposts. One of them is a hoe. You can't put the word hoe, even though it's written there. You can't actually put the word hoe on a board, which is strange. Well, obvious reasons, I guess, but right. Let's go and get some sleep. I think one of the reasons why I wanted to build it here was just because of the views, and I didn't want to put glass here because the glass in this texture pack, at least the normal glass, I think the dyed glass is a bit better. But look at the views, that's quite nice. And the view there. So I think I might try and keep this area and that area clearer stuff. Maybe some things in the background, some graphics, some pixel art or something like that. It's always good to look at pixel art. I've got a few ideas of what I want to do, so just have to see how it goes, really. Right, first things first, always make sure there's no creepers about because they can really ruin your day, as you may know. Where's my hoe? There it is. So we've got 16. Let's at least get the start the farm. I mean, actually, this is probably a good place for the farm. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6, 7. Yep. 8. I think that's 16. Probably no. I think that's right. Yep. There's 16. There we go. Well, there's the start of my farm. I need to eat now. I haven't done much exploring as of yet, really. I think near the spawn where we first started, there was a witch's hut, sort of, probably in that direction, way over there. So, not that I really like witches, but I suppose you can get some good stuff from them. I think you get sugar, empty glass bottles. I think you can get some potions. I'm not too sure now. Don't know if you can get some sort of, I don't know if you can get Neverwort or maybe glowstone. I really can't remember. Right, let's just open this up a bit more. Yeah, like I said, I'm not quite sure. Let's use the right tool. Not quite sure really what I want to do with the world yet. I think I'm just going to play it as it happens. I think I can get quite creative sometimes, but I don't really plan how I'm going to do things. I just go with it and add things to it. So I usually build like a basic sort of house, pretty much like that was originally, and then I've just added to it. And I'm really a big fan of using slabs now. It's something I've only been recently doing, but slabs can really, and staircases, they can really bring out a build. So that's what I'm planning. Right, what should I do now? I could actually start building a pen for the animals, because I want to start keeping some animals, but where do we actually want to put them? Now, I could put them actually on the other side. There's no reason why I have to keep everything on this side. And I could probably build a bridge at some point to go across. Let's have a look. Somewhere, maybe over here, because it looks quite flat actually. Let's have a look. So I've actually been this direction. Yeah, looking at the map, it's quite flat. Oh, what's that white bit up there? I really can't remember now. Let's go and have a gander. Snow? Could it be snow? Ah, it could be. Ah, yes, it's probably on that top of that. Yes, that's what it is. It's the snow on top of that mountain just there. Well, this is a pretty flat area, so this might actually be a good place to actually build the animal farm. Actually, there's quite a bit of animals here already, so they're obviously spawning in around here. So I think that might be just you know, the good idea. Right, let's clear some of this grass because it really does made in these grass does. This is how I found is probably the quickest way to get rid of grass. And obviously you get you all your seeds as well. So pro tip, maybe, I don't know. Don't really know what's classed as a pro tip, really, to be honest with you. I hate it when it does that. Water always takes the quickest route down. So if I plant it there, it's not going to spread out everywhere else. Which is actually good to know sometimes. So you might have to come back a bit further to get a better clearing of it. That will do for the minute. Right, there we go. We've got a workbench. Let's stick that somewhere out of the way. A lot of birch. I've got wood on me though. I want to try and keep things sort of the same. So what do I need? It's a load of them, some sticks. I need a load of sticks anyway. Let's just build a load of planks. And then a load of sticks. And then a load of... Oh, let's build a... Right, I always do... Yes, that's it. Put as many as I can. Right, okay. Now what I tend to do is always have 4 gates to get into any pen that I build. I always do a double gate. It's probably better me showing you than explaining it. So I always have one set of gates there, and then I'll have some a bit further in, just there. This just helps so when you want to take animals in, you can shut the gates without the risk of any of them escaping, if you know what I mean. So basically, if, just say this, where I am now is the inside of the pen, and it's all penned in so they can't get out. I might actually need to just, I'll expand that. But what you do is you can bring them in, so the animal comes in, shut the gate. Actually, no, that might be the right size. I'll try it out first. And then you can open this one and then bring them through again. And then if any of the others do get out there, which they shouldn't do because you're probably using like a carrot or something to draw them in, they shouldn't actually go out there. But then you can close it just as easy. Or at least that's how I prefer to do things. Anyway, and then just give them sort of a biggish area. Now, animals can despawn if they can escape. I think it's over 16 blocks. So always bear that in mind. That you don't go too far. Maybe I should really be counting the inner blocks. Oh, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12's probably good actually. And this will just meet up with that bit there. I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet. What have we got around? There's sheep. Cows. I mean, cows are probably good first, just because of the food source. But what have I got? I need wheat, really, don't I? Alright, let's see if any wheat's actually grown. Just light up the area. Always go around corners first. I try and get things even as I can. Doesn't always work. Always stick one in the middle there as well. There we go. Just because you don't want mobs to sort of spawn inside there when you want to be going in. So I don't know if it's dead in the centre, but that'll do. Just there, looks alright to me. I'm not too bothered if it's not quite accurate. Certain things I am. It's strange. You always find that people who play Minecraft like things even, or at least a lot of people do. They like to have things, you know, the door right in the middle, and symmetry all around. I suppose I am like that in some ways, but I'm not too sort of bothered too much about it. Yeah, I suppose it does annoy me in some cases. Like building that, I needed to keep it sort of symmetrical, you know, for each side as I could. So I do want to expand it a little bit, but I'm not too sure how yet. So maybe a little bit coming down so I can get into a boat from at the top of the, you know, from through there. I don't know. I'll see. Right, let's go see if there's any wheat. I could always get some bone meal just to get that going. Let's have a gander. No, almost. I only want one. That's all I want. 1 and 2 of the animals. I can start breeding them then. I'll tell you what I will do while I'm here. So I need to build a pickaxe. Also take that coal while I'm here. Yeah, I can build some. There we go. I think coal it's a resource that you will pretty much never run out of. There's so much of it about, and a lot of it you don't even need to dig low. Well, like this for example. There we go. Let's get a bit of lighting around here. I don't think you need lighting around crops. I don't think it makes much difference. It's just more for stopping mobs, the evil mobs, shall I say, from like the creepers and the zombies from spawning too close to home. So I think I'm going to get some bone meal. Actually, I'll tell you what I could do, because I've got a load more. I could start building the rest of this, and then let's say the sun's going down now, so I could probably call it an end of this episode, this first episode. I hope you liked this first episode. I hope you don't mind that I haven't really done it from the scratch, from the start. But I mean, how many times have you watched somebody start a new world? It's exactly the same. So, you know, they get their resources, they build their shelter, and, you know, they start from there. I've just pretty much jumped forward maybe 2 episodes. So I think maybe I will, in the next episode, I think we'll probably continue building this farm. Or maybe do a bit of exploring. I'm not quite decided yet. So leave a like if you like it. Put some comments down if you any ideas of what you want me to build or do. And thank you for watching. See you later. Bye bye.